I'm looking for someone.
Common story around here. Someone you care about or someone you hate?
Oh, what a great question. What say you, Miss Maclean?
Why would my dad go to Las Vegas?
You want to know why the world ended? It started here with one man.
It's all over, but the cry.
Cooper Howard, star of the silver screen.
And no,
Like yourself, I am the very best at what I do.
but
And what I do is I know everything.
I know there's a war coming. The bombs will only be the beginning. My concern is that you would do just about anything to save your family. I think you are actually quite a violent man. You just don't want to kill me yet.
Let's get lucky, shall we?
I defer to you about what to do in this situation.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Charlie. Fallout just dropped a brand new Season 2 trailer with a bunch of new footage, so we'll break it all down. We have a new Mr. House. They've recast Mr. House. There are Death Claws. We have Caesar's Legion. There's a whole bunch of Easter eggs directly from the games, like copy-pasted, look exactly like they do in the games. So there's a lot to unpack here. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get all the episodes. They're coming in December this year. No surprise, right after I do a Fallout video, they release a whole new trailer with a ton more footage. Everybody load up your Pip-Boys. I actually remember to charge mine this time. What I'll do is we'll just start at the beginning of the trailer and work our way through shot by shot, talking about Easter eggs, WTF moments, and a couple of the guest stars and cameos that they have announced, like Macaulay Culkin. You also probably spotted Kumail Nanjiani in there too, who's also playing one of the Brotherhood of Steel characters with Maximus. At the beginning of the trailer, you see Lucy and the Ghoul walking through the wasteland to New Vegas, with them stopping briefly, talking to someone else, and them questioning Lucy's loyalty because they're looking for Hank. And the Ghoul is like, why don't you tell us what's going on? Like, why are you looking for your father? How do you feel about your father now? All because of his big betrayal at the end of Season 1. So the whole idea is that Cooper wants to find Hank because he thinks that he can tell him what happened to his wife and child. They were separated at some point after the beginning of Episode 1. Like, you saw Cooper with his daughter, but at some point they got separated. There's a couple scenes with them later in the trailer in a village where you actually see him with his daughter, and you see multiple scenes with his wife. Presumably they got separated, and that's why he doesn't know where they are in present day.
My concern is that you would do just about anything to save your family.
There are also a lot of you that are wondering if they wound up in Vault Zero, which is mentioned during other games, is a special vault that Vault-Tec created for the administration. Previously, his wife said that she'd made arrangements for her family, so it made it sound like they were going to be in this special Vault-Tec vault. Then you see Lucy question the Ghoul, why would my father go to New Vegas in the first place? And then he starts his backstory explaining Mr. House, and you see Hank entering the vault underneath New Vegas, vault number 21, in his power suit. There are a couple other scenes of him too, looking like he has a shower down there, like he has a suit on, he has a Pip-Boy. So even though this is meant to take place after the events of the Fallout New Vegas video game and Fallout 4 game, like this is the furthest forward in the timeline we've been, it seems like everything under New Vegas is still in pretty good working condition. Then we see Cooper Howard and his wife arrive at the Lucky 38 casino, and you hear Mr. House's voice. And it is Justin Theroux. Like I said, they've recast the character from season 1 because a much bigger character during season 2, it sounds like, in both the flashbacks, and based on his speech, makes it sound like he's going to be alive in present day, because he tells Cooper, he correctly surmises what Cooper's about to do. Like, oh, you clearly do not like Vault-Tec. You're going to do something to try and derail this plan if it means saving your family. You also seem like you're going to try and kill me eventually, basically.
You just don't want to kill me yet.
Implying that at some point during season 2, he will come face to face with Mr. House again in the future and will then try to kill him, which is a big part of the alternate endings for the Fallout New Vegas video game, the House Always Wins ending, where you actually do end Mr. House. You notice a lot of these details, too, look exactly like the versions from the video game, too. Like his console here looks exactly like the game. This seems like Lucy in Vault 21 under New Vegas. Then we see a big Easter egg for Victor. He's a Securitron robot that just lives in the Mojave Wasteland around New Vegas. The Securitron robots, also a big part of the video game, so we will probably see a bunch of those during Season 2. There's a real quick shot of the Brotherhood of Steel flying over the wasteland, probably coming to Helios 1. That's probably the whole reason that brings them into proximity with Lucy and the Ghoul, because Maximus will probably have some sort of reunion with them by the end of the season. They would have to have a reason to come to that area, and at least during the Fallout New Vegas video game, that is Helios 1. If you haven't played the game, that was a secret military base in New Vegas created by Poseidon Energy in the US Army before the Great War. The whole reason why the Brotherhood of Steel wants it is because of the weapons and technology in the orbital bombardment platform that the Army developed there. There's a laser turret system and an orbital bombardment satellite called Archimedes and Archimedes 2, so make them very, very powerful. And they have unlimited energy because of the fusion device that Maximus got a hold of at the end of the season. Here's actually where we might see Macaulay Culkin's mystery character. He didn't say who he was playing, just that he was playing a crazy genius scientist, so it makes sense that crazy genius scientist in Helios 1 would be the place where you'd see that character. But in the flashbacks, you see Mr. House talking to Cooper about the Great War. He says, I know a war's coming. He's talking about the Great War and the bombs that are going to be dropped. Remember, he's also on the board with Vault-Tec, so he would have been part of all these meetings too, even if Vault-Tec were keeping secrets from some of the other board members. But basically, it's Mr. House telling Cooper, I'm no fool, I know what everybody is doing here, I know everyone's secret agendas.
Because I know everything.
Also correctly guessing Cooper's secret agenda, because remember, this is after the events of Season 1, where he was spying on the board meeting, learning what Vault-Tec was really doing. Then we get a brand new shot of Caesar's Legion. The Legion survives into present day. They're also right out of the New Vegas video game. They're an imperialistic slaver society living in the Mojave Desert around New Vegas. They model their society after the Roman Empire, and they're called Caesar's Legion also because they're created by Edward Caesar Sallow. He goes by the Caesar nickname, and his ultimate goal was to conquer the new California Republic and merge all their institutions and infrastructure with his powerful legions, creating a stronger empire, as in like a new type of Roman Empire. So they'll probably serve as backup antagonists and villains during the season. This is Cooper and Lucy at the Dino Delight Motel, also from the video game. There are a couple more flashbacks with his wife at Vault-Tec. You see him with his daughter having gotten back to their house after they took off at the beginning of Season 1. So like this is after that happens. He spots the Brotherhood of Steel flying over their town. Then Mr. House basically predicting the future, like you're going to try and kill me at some point in the future, implying during the events of Season 2. Him writing the bomb in the flashbacks here, obviously a reference to Dr. Strangelove. Also probably a reference to the Great War within the context of the story. Like, Cooper knows that the Great War is coming, so he's writing the bomb ironically, but all the other Vault-Tec employees here at the party aren't even thinking about that. There are a couple different scenes of people in power suits. So we see Hank reaching New Vegas in Vault 21, and also you see Cooper in a power suit, and it seems like he's the one that's fighting all these ghouls in the power suit. There's a brief shot of Dogmeat with Lucy here while they're at the Dino Delight Motel. Then you see Maximus and somebody else in a power suit running from the Brotherhood of Steel as their ship is crashing in the background. So this might be him bolting towards the end of the season by the time he gets ready to reunite with Lucy and the Ghoul. It's also meant to be a mirror of his scenes in Season 1 where he started running around with somebody in a power suit. Now the context is just a little bit different. There are also a couple scenes of the people from Vault 31 and 33 that Norm is leading now that he's escaped at the end of season 1, like he made it back to Vault 33 and he's leading all these people. And you see them running from a bunch of giant bugs. Not really sure what they're going to do with Norm's storyline. Like, what will they be doing? Will they stay in the vaults, or are they going to be traveling around too?
Not much food in here, except the occasional very large bug.
Then they end the trailer with Lucy and the Ghoul coming face to face with the Deathclaw. They tease them at the end of season 1 with the skull, but we're actually just seeing them live in the flesh now. And they reveal the official premiere date is December 17th. And it sounds like they're going to be airing the first couple of episodes and then weekly after that. The way that they do The Boys TV show now, they drop the entire season 1 episodes all at the same time. Season 2 will probably go to partial weekly, where it's 3 episodes on the first day and then the rest are weekly. But because there's so much stuff going on during the trailer here, if you spotted any other Easter eggs or references to the video games that I didn't talk about in the video or my previous videos, just write them below in the comments, and I'll do more videos for this as we get more footage. Remember, they're also working on a live-action God of War TV series, they're working on Henry Cavill's Warhammer TV series, so now it just seems like a really big time for video game adaptations. Hopefully the other ones can be just as good as Fallout has been. Not to be forgotten, there's also the Nicolas Cage Spider-Man Noir TV series that they're doing next year. Hopefully that will get multiple seasons. I don't know if it's just going to be a one-off. Really big reminder that we're in the middle of the Alien Earth TV show. I'm doing episode videos for that and for Peacemaker Season 2 episodes. Everybody click here for all my Alien Earth episodes and click here for my Spider-Man Noir Nicolas Cage trailer video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.